Jaya Radha Madhava Punya Bihari.
And now, Chapter 22, The Orbits of the Planets. King Pariksit inquired from Shukdeva Goswami, "My dear Lord, you have already affirmed the truth that the supremely powerful Sun God travels around Dhruvaloka, with both Dhruvaloka and Mount Sumeru on his right. Yet at the same time, the Sun God faces the signs of the zodiac and keeps Sumeru and Dhruvaloka on his left. How can we reasonably accept that the Sun God proceeds with Sumeru and Dhruvaloka on both his left and right simultaneously?" Sri Shukdeva Goswami clearly answered, "When a potter's wheel is moving and small ants located on that big wheel is different from that of the wheel, because they appear sometimes on one part of the wheel and sometimes on another. Similarly, the signs and constellations, with Sumeru and Dhruvaloka on their right, move with the wheel of time, and the ant-like sun and other planets move with them. The sun and planets, however, are seen in different signs and constellations at different times. This indicates that their motion is different from that of the zodiac and the wheel of time itself. The original cause of the cosmic manifestation is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Narayan. When great saintly persons, fully aware of the Vedic knowledge, offered prayers to the Supreme Person, he descended to this material world in the form of the sun to benefit all the planets and purify fruitive activities. He divided himself into 12 parts and created seasonal forms, beginning with spring. In this way he created the seasonal qualities such as heat, cold, and so on. According to the system of 4 varnas and 4 ashrams, people generally worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Narayan, who is situated as the Sun God. With great faith, they worship the Supreme Personality as the Supersoul according to ritualistic ceremonies handed down in the 3 Vedas, such as Agnihotra and similar higher and lower fruitive acts, and according to the process of mystic yoga. In this way, they very easily attain the ultimate goal of life. The Sun God, who is Narayan or Vishnu, the soul of all the worlds, is situated in outer space between the upper and lower portions of the universe. Passing through 12 months on the wheel of time, the sun comes in touch with 12 different signs of the zodiac and assumes 12 different names according to those signs. The aggregate of those 12 months is called a samvatsara, or an entire year. According to lunar calculations, 2 fortnights, one of the waxing moon and the other of the waning, form 1 month. That same period is 1 day and night for the planet Pitraloka. According to stellar calculations, a month equals 2 1/4 constellations. When the sun travels for 2 months, a season passes, and therefore the seasonal changes are considered parts of the body of the year. Thus, the time the sun takes to rotate through half of outer space is called an ayana, or its period of movement in the north or in the south. The sun god has 3 speeds: slow, fast, and moderate. The time he takes to travel entirely around the spheres of heaven, earth, and space at these 3 speeds is referred to by learned scholars by the 5 names Samvatsara, Parivatsara, Idavatsara, Anuvatsara, and Vatsara. Above the rays of the sunshine by a distance of 100,000 yojanas, or 800,000 miles, is the moon, which travels at a speed faster than that of the sun. In 2 lunar fortnights, the moon travels through the equivalent of a samvatsara of the sun. In 2¼ days it passes through a month of the sun, and in 1 day it passes through a fortnight of the sun.